After 24 consecutive stage victories by the Russian Kamaz team, Aleš Lepre drove his Tatra to victory in Stage 6. Lepre is following in the footsteps of his uncle, Karel Lepre, a 6-time Dakar Trucks champion. In the process, he cut 6 minutes into the overall lead of Firdaus Kabarov. Defending champion Vladimir Shagin is third. In the quads, once again, they called his name, Alejandro. The oldest Petronelli brothers survived a fall, missed a signpost in the sun, and may face a penalty for speeding. But Alejandro sits atop the standings, leading countryman Thomas Maffei. Recapping the other overall standings, Mark Coma and Cyril Dupre are in command, with local hero Chaleco Lopez in third. 2 Portuguese riders round out the top 5. And in the cars, Volkswagen teammates Carlos Sainz and Nasser Al-Attiyah are separated by less than 3 minutes, while the Dakar legend Peter Hansel has fallen 15 minutes behind.
So Stage 6 is in the books. And to lend some added perspective to today's action, let's bring in our man in Chile, Gernot Bauer. Gernot, let's start with a surprise showing of Portuguese riders. Ruben Faria, Elder Rodriguez, they finished 1-2.
Yeah, Robbie, indeed a very, very successful day here for Portugal, taking 1 and 2 in the bike category, and everything started so well for them yesterday with Paulo Gonçalves on the BMW taking his first stage victory here on the Dakar 2011. But the man of the day for me personally was Elder Rodriguez from the Yamaha. The Portuguese rider really stormed away once he was released off the liaison, and he had a fantastic performance, really giving everything, pushing the bike hard, which was very, very tricky today here on the dusty parts and also in the dunes in the beginning when navigation skills were in huge demand. But then Ruben Faria was the man of the day. He already got a stage victory in the first stage of the Dakar, but this one got taken away thanks to a 1-minute penalty. So he was very, very pleased when he came back into the bivouac as the stage winner.
The Americans, Jonah Street, Quinn Cody, they've stayed consistently in the top 15. Yesterday, Cody got his first taste of the Atacama Dunes. How would you rate his performance as a Dakar rookie?
Yeah, I can only tip my hat for Quinn Cody. What he is showing here in the first Dakar of his life is just an amazing performance, because for a rookie, the real danger in the Dakar is to speed at the beginning in the first week, and this is exactly what you shouldn't do. And to get this timing right, plus to learn the real difficult sandy conditions here, the Fech and the Guadal in Chile is really, really tough. And I think he's doing an outstanding job in pacing himself down. He's overall in an excellent position, just sitting outside the top 10. And I'm personally looking forward to see a lot more of Quinn Cody in week number 2. And he prepared so well for this race with the likes of Johnny Campbell back home. It's a 2-year project he's on, so we're going to see a lot more of Quinn Cody. But according to Jonah Street, it's going to be even more interesting to also see him in the next weeks. He had a problem with his seat. His seat actually came off during today's stage. A cable got loose, so he had for a little while no GPS, no roadbook, nothing. And then to lose only 20 minutes on those conditions, it is fantastic.
Turning to the cars, yesterday's stage winner Stefan Pennerhansel continues to struggle with his tires. I mean, he has 4 more punctures today. Why so many problems?
Yeah, Robbie, I think he's asking himself exactly that very question as well. 4 punctures, that's a lot, that's too much. He lost a lot of time, that 12 minutes to stage winner Carlos Sainz, and that is a deficit that he will have to suffer from, I'm pretty sure about that. Why that? He was pushing hard, that's for sure. All the 3 leading cars were giving it all. There are some speculation that the BMW might actually be a little bit too heavy, but looking at today's stage, it was very, very soft Fech, and then with a lot of stones just buried under it. And if you're driving on the limit, then it's just a matter of time until you hit one of those. And also Carlos Sainz had a puncture today. We could say it's a little bit of bad luck for Stefan, but we know he's a real racer at heart, so he'll be coming back for sure.
Finally, Gernot, tomorrow's a rest day. Who do you think benefits the most?
I can give you a very easy answer for that one, Robbie. everyone here in the bivouac. Really, everybody is looking forward to the rest day. Some need it more than others, a very logical thing. I think the factory teams, they will really have a rest day. The drivers will have to attend some press conferences, doing interviews, maybe seeing some family members who came over and were invited by the teams. And if not, it's the time to rethink the strategy for week number 2. But the guys who need it the most are the ones who are still struggling, maybe are even out there racing on the rest day, who will still be stuck in the dunes and in the desert. So there will be a huge demand for the rest day here in the Atacama Desert. I can assure you of that.
Gernot Bauer, thank you. Tomorrow's a rest day for the racers, but not for our Inez Sainz. Inez, what do you have in store for us tomorrow?
Thank you, Robbie, and we are finally in Arica, and everybody's so happy because tomorrow we finally have a day off, and I'm going to discover what the pilots and the team do in the rest day. So let's see, and see you tomorrow.
Inez, gracias. We'll have that as part of our continuing coverage tomorrow. Join us again at the usual time and place for a special recap of week 1 of this spectacular race, right here on Versus, the home of Dakar 2011.